What's up, guys? ZFarls here, taking on SGibs in a head-to-head draft champions. Cleveland Browns playbook, obviously going to take... Nope, I hit the Giants playbook by accident. That was my first mistake, and the draft is okay. We're going to speed it up. We go Julio Jones in the first round. Second round, we're going to continue to take the receiver position, Jordy Nelson over Cam Newton. Third, you might think Joe Flacco, but we take the most elite center available. Then we go with the left tackle. So our line's actually coming along pretty nice. We take another guard over another offensive lineman over Phillip Rivers. From here, we take CB, and we're going to build out the CBs in this draft. We had two really good linebackers right there, but we went with Gilmore, so now we have two. We've got Bowman in the middle, and we take a free safety. So 3 players already in the secondary in just the 10th round. Matty Ice, I would say, is the best deep accuracy quarterback that's not an elite player. So if you see Matty Ryan in your draft, you take him. Here we get a third CB, a nickel CB over the free safety, which is just excellent. And we top it out with Lamar Miller, who has some really good speed at halfback. We grab Brandon LaFell for the slot receiver position. This was kind of a toss-up. The draft didn't really fall our way right there. A brand new legend I had never seen before, Jason Taylor, at the final round. So we take that and we head into game. Not our best draft, obviously a 4-3 defense, but we got plenty of players in the secondary and 2 really good receivers, and plus we drafted a quarterback. When we load into game, we see SGibs has John Elway and Ndamukong Suh and a Julio Jones of his own. So Gibbs actually got the Patriots playbook, and I have the Giants. So we do have the playbooks of the uniforms that we're using. And I just wanted to prove to you it was SGibs, because who else takes a timeout before the game starts every single time to get the formations ready? So I'm on the defensive side of the ball here, and I'm going to play heavy man-to-man coverage this game. I do have 3 good corners and 2 safeties, so I'm going to live in the nickel defense. So with the 4-3 being kind of my base defense this game, I'm more comfortable in 3-4 generally. But once again, we hit that Giants playbook, and now we've got to play that 4-3 style. But when you have those 3 down linemen, or those 3 CBs, plus you got Jason Taylor coming off the edge, Prince Amukamara right there downfield on LaShawn McCoy. That's a situation where if that's a base team player, we might get burned. So we bring the safety down, and Julio Jones going to make us pay. He's on Gilmore. Gilmore will do okay in this matchup, but Julio, obviously an elite receiver, one of the better ones in the game. John Elway just calling audibles at the line of scrimmage. I've used him before. He's an excellent quarterback in this game. There, Pierre Garcon on the out route hits me with the spin. And now SGibs is down in the red zone. Here you see he's going to go and just scramble in with John Elway. Got to watch out. Got a QB spy. Got to contain. Got to do better. But that won't be the last time John Elway takes it to the street on us. All right, here we go. First play of the game. Corners up. I go to Julio Jones downfield. Get that aggressive catch, and he hangs on. Boom, Julio almost breaks it. But Matty Ice starting the game out with that tremendous deep accuracy. Deep accuracy is tough. You'll overthrow some deep balls in game this year. But we check down there to the flat. Just making reads here on 2nd and 3. We go back once again. Giants offensive playbook. I've used it a little bit. It's a lot like the Packers has been in the past, but it's not my ideal playbook. There we try and throw the outside route to Julio, but it gets broken up. So as you can see, we got one, but we don't get a second one on the drive. We go with the toss on 3rd down. And once again, tosses, guys, can be good this season, but they're also, can get you tackled in the backfield for a loss. We are able to take the field goal, though, on 4th and 4. We do the smart thing, take the points, 7-3. At this point in the game, I'll argue SGibs makes his biggest mistake. He pauses the game, I think, to look at my lineup or to mess around with his lineup. That's when I go in and see, okay, he did not draft any cornerbacks, really. And, I mean, he does have Tramon Williams, but that's only 83 speed. So then I go through my roster and say, well, who's hidden on my team that I can utilize to, find that speed advantage? There you see he has Charlie Whitehurst in the game, which I'm not sure if he subbed him in or what. I never got the full story from SGibs on this one, but as you see, Whitehurst overthrows. Here he hits a nice curl underneath, and we've got to start mixing up our zone coverages with our man coverages. So here we actually man up McCoy, and we drop a flat to prevent that route from the left, and we get the interception with Tramon Williams. Our Tramon Williams making plays. We've got him matched up against an appropriate matchup. But you can see here, we want to do some different things on offense. we're going to look downfield to Julio Jones, and he will make that play once again pretty consistently if SGibs is going to leave Julio Jones one-on-one without an elite corner on him. Now, we take the fullback dive up the middle, and we pick up the touchdown, and that field goal proves to be a smart move early in the game. Now it is 10-7 in our favor. Once again, that tight end route right there hurt me a little bit, but that's something I'll let him throw all game until I choose to take it away later in the battle. From here, Whitehurst is going to step up, playmaker. We look to lay a big hit on him, but no fumble at the 2-minute warning. Gibbs trying to drive, trying to get that touchdown before half to help him take the lead. He tries to go deep on me, but once again, Prince Amukamara, one-hander. Prince has been paying off big, guys. I feel that the drop-off from the base corners to kind of the mid-gold levels is just very, very tough. So, boom, we use that speed advantage, and we take a long ball home. We do a little dance in his face. Matty Ice, once again, some of the best deep accuracy in draft champions, and one of the only guys that I'll consistently go downfield with. You saw me pass over really good quarterbacks in this draft. If you go back and look at it, I passed over Cam, I passed over Flacco, I passed over Rivers, and we ended up on Matty Ice. There gets to a certain point in the draft where you just can't keep passing over quarterbacks because you're like, uh-oh. I've been stuck with Matt Moore for a game, and it makes life difficult in the passing game. So here, he's got V-Jacks. Once again, this proved to be a tough matchup for my CB. I was kind of taking the safety away from there. I never really got any double teams. So John Elway was carving me up right there. He's back in the game. And you'll see McCoy takes the quick halfback dive in for the touchdown. At this point, there's 20 seconds left. I get super greedy. I get sacked. That's the thing. SGibs loves to blitz. So he got burnt by it a couple times, but I felt the pressure and I made some mistakes. Here we try to go downfield again. And as you can see, when he gets the right guys over there, the speed's no big deal. He can easily make the interception, but he wasn't really monitoring that. I don't think he was expecting me to go deep on him. So he gets the interception, then he does the smart thing and takes the run and gets the field goal. He's going to tie this game at the half. What a battle going on so far here in Draft Champions. In the second half, we get the ball to start. We start drilling the flat, making reads. We know that's where he's sending his pressure from, so we want to make sure to attack it pretty consistently here. Pressure comes in, we throw off the back foot. That's something you don't want to do in the game this year, guys, is throw off that back foot. We go with the screen pass. He probably should have intercepted that for a pick six, but we get super lucky. Hey, when I get lucky, I'll mention it. Don't worry. We roll out of the pocket here. We playmaker, the halfback up the field. He almost intercepts us again for the second time this drive. Will the third time be a charm for him here? Wow, no, third time is not the charm. I'm just getting super lucky on this drive. We're going to go with the play action. See, we hurried our pass right there, and we actually throw the ball out of bounds. So even though Matty Ice is pretty accurate, you can still struggle. Here, we've got the slot receiver. Boom, and we cut it right up, and we take it to the house. Huge touchdown on our first drive to get us back in the game. End of the third quarter coming up right here. He drops one in double coverage. So as you can see, we don't move the safety there, and we slow down some of those slants. Here, though, he rolls, makes a tough throw across the field, and is still moving the ball. Elway trying to roll out here, or Charlie Whitehurst, and he cuts back across the middle. But once again, throwing on the run guy's not going to be successful for you. We get in the backfield, slow down his run game right here with McCoy. 3rd and 10, huge play. Gibbs goes downfield and just makes Julio Jones look like a superstar. Nice work there. Once again, he goes back to the other side here, and Vincent Jackson works on Prince Amukamara pretty easily. Tries to run the ball down in the red zone, gets it to the 7. He's going to go with the hurry up. Clock is ticking down in the 4th quarter. SGibs down 7. Patriots offensive playbook and defensive uniforms. John Elway rolls out. We weren't ready for it. Wow, John Elway scrambles in again. And fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, SGibs. Deep pass in your face. Once again, Diggs, crib shot. Huge play. 4th quarter. We go back up 7, and now Gibbs is going to have to drive. Once again, guys, in Draft Champions, every team has a weakness because there's only 15 rounds. So no matter what you do, your team's always going to be weak somewhere. You might see some Draft Champions games where you see people get a lot of sacks. You might think, man, the line's not that good. Or you might see a game where a team can't get pressure on you, and you might think, man, the defensive line's not that good. But you really have got to look at the matchups and where you drafted and where your opponent drafted. Here, I had the advantage, boom, in the receiver and CB game. Although when I left them one-on-one, Vincent Jackson right there just made him pay. But if you don't go and get good offensive linemen, there'll be games where Gerald McCoy will just eat your lunch. I was hoping that would happen with Jason Taylor, but once again, we had to contain to keep everything in the pocket. Minute left, 30 seconds left. We take it downfield, and we rack that to Diggs. Is he going to get in the end zone for the win? No, he gets stopped at the 6-yard line. But we're just going to kneel it in field goal. Quick fullback dive. No, we got in. So now we're up 7. We should have just kneeled field goal. Now SGibs has a chance. 10 seconds left in the ball game. Looks across the middle to Pierre Garçon. Is he going to break that? No, tackled at the 12. One play, Mom Spaghetti, SGibs, 3 seconds, down 7. Giants defensive playbook for Farls. Looks across the middle, tries to roll out, steps up, John Elway, playmakers, cuts. He's going to hit in the end zone, and he gets tackled. And the game is over. ZFarls defeats SGibs and draft champions. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check us out live on twitch.tv/Madden Tips for even more.
You know how hard it is. And to make that one play